All right. Good just afternoon, everybody. We are going to get started because I have quite a few first glances I want to look at today, and unfortunately I wasn't feeling good this past week, so I gotta kind of play some catch up. But the first game we are going to look at is going to be from Keymailer. And I guess it does help if I capture the game. You know how that goes. You always end up forgetting something, don't you? Alright. Okay, so the first thing we are going to do is I'm going to go ahead and turn off the music for now, because we will be using the game music once we get started. Unfortunately, it's one of those that when you minimize the game, it tends to minimize the situation. But we are going to take a look at this one's information. This is called Call of the Elder Gods, first chapter.
I need you to relax and free your mind.
The last Christmas my wife and I ever spent at Everhard Manor, I prepared a little scavenger hunt. She loved it. Wait, there's something wrong in this memory.
Quick, before I forget. I have to write everything down. Yes,
Are you Evangeline Drayton?
that's right.
I believe you wanted to ask me some questions, right?
Evie finally arrived at Everhart Manor. She had been waiting for months to talk with the professor.
What on earth happened here? Looks like one is missing. Professor had another appointment today. A key. I wonder what this opens.
As she descended the stairs, a thought struck Evie. What if all this was nothing but a madman's trap?
No! Don't touch it! Don't touch it.
Alright, so this is what we are going to be taking a glance at today. Oh my gosh, it's been so long since I've streamed. I feel like I'm getting everything. But, alright, so that's going to be our first one today. Now, this is a part 2. And I unfortunately never got a chance to play the first one. And this is just like a prologue, so, or the first chapter as it is so rightly named. And so we will see how this one goes. I'm actually kind of excited to do this one. It looked pretty cool, and definitely looks like one of my kind of games. So, without further ado, yo, Hope, what's going on, lady? How are we doing? How has mirror time been doing for you? What you brewing up over there? One of these
Damn
days I
right
gotta
there's
try
a
to play that
clown.
game.
Ah! Maybe I shouldn't have poked up.
I have not been feeling good for the last week myself, so I definitely understand that one. But I hope you are feeling better. Or at least are on the mend. Now I know why I put it over here, is because that side's a little too bright. Yeah, I know, man. It seems like it's been going. It's almost like everybody in this that I know is like passing it back and forth or something like that. Because soon as one of us starts feeling better, another one of us is just down. Motion sickness. I have not played that one. I'm not doing hard mode either. Right? Alright. Let's see what this has got to offer.
What was that? Where's that voice?
Let me know if the sounds are too loud. A dream, a phone call, and a therapy session, huh? I love the artwork. That's beautiful. It's almost magical there.
This is the story of a young girl. A girl who had strange and disturbing dreams.
Hey, that sounds like me. Flirt. That one?
Hope 2319 is 42% flirty before heading out to their date. After having a legendary time, they uttered a resounding
Legendary time, and it just gives you crickets. Wow.
I know this place. I've been here before. This is the ancient stone city amidst the jungle.
Now, technically, you were giving the crickets. So, in other words, whoever's legendary time that they gave you just wasn't as good as your mirror time, apparently. So, as mentioned before, this is like a part 2. Uh-oh. And apparently in part 1, you go and you find some statue or something. From what I gathered from the information I read about it. It's just kind of creepy.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay, ignore him. Just ignore him. He's not gonna hurt you. Just keep going.
Sure, he's not gonna hurt me, but look at them teeth. Let's see if she's right, chat. Let's see if he's not gonna hurt me, because I want to see this guy as close as I can get. That water looks interesting. Alright, so she was right. It's not gonna hurt me.
This constellation. Where am I? This is not the Earth.
Oh boy.
Kar Vectur Yagna Eve.
You know, I've been enjoying my other planet games, but you know, I kind of didn't realize I'd be doing another space travel. What is that? No, that's interesting. All the lights around here, they don't have any kind of base, they're just hovering. Now that's a picture-perfect picture right there. The mushrooms look just pretty with that background and stuff.
Khan Vector Yagna Yith. In other words, find a statuette and save my race.
Call of the Elder Gods. Okay, looks like we just got that one place to go.
The statuette! Here it is. Finally. I have to get it. I have to...
This is the story of Evie Drayton.
Quick, quick. Before I forget. Where did I put my notebook? I have to write everything down.
Looking for answers was part of Evie's observant nature and analytical mind. Her recurrent dreams began shortly after a period in 1956, when she'd completely lost consciousness.
Oh joy.
Uncle Mo showed me a trick or two when I would help him in the motor shop. Tinkering with gadgets always puts me at ease. I was lucky to be accepted at Miskatonic. It was one of the first universities in Massachusetts to admit non-white students.
If you withdraw, this card must be surrendered. An exchange for an admissions card may be arranged. Evangeline Claire Drayton. I love how the address is 6B East Dormitory. 1957, huh?
I couldn't leave my science fiction book in Benoit. It goes from Jules Verne to Ray Bradbury. Spitsbergen Island and Svalbard. Apparently, I researched this area of the Arctic thoroughly during the time I lost consciousness.
I have not tried this game on Epic, but by the distortion of the thing compared to the video, I'm guessing that the only way that you can actually see and make out this paperwork and stuff is by playing it in Epic. Let's try this again. Yeah, that looks so much better. It's amazing what a little difference makes. I just hope it runs alright, because I don't usually run things in Epic. Alright, it's not gonna let me read anything specific on it.
This photo was taken during my amnesia. I don't remember anything about it.
Okay, so apparently she suffered from some amnesia.
When I saw this picture, I couldn't believe it. It's the same statuette I always see in my dreams.
Unusual finding at the Paisley excavation. An expedition funded by Miskatonic University professor Nathaniel Wingate Paisley to caves near the Rappahannock River has resulted in the discovery of a statuette containing an ebony sphere of unknown origin. This and other relics have been donated to the university's archaeological archive for further study. Professor Harrison Walton Everhart, Dean of Archaeology at Miskatonic, oversaw the transport operation and now leads research into the into the artifact's nature and origins. I was hoping this was all scripted.
This scary fellow that haunts me in my dreams is a Dimetrodon. He roamed the Earth 270 million
years ago. And it's haunting her dreams.
Julian, Beatrice, Herbie, and I, we're always together. Beatrice, along with me, is one of the few ladies studying physics at Miskatonic.
Besides being sick, Hope, what are you up to?
I searched every astronomy book at the Miskatonic Library, but none of them contain any reference to this constellation.
Okay.
Daddy used to spin this Duke Ellington record over and over when I was a little girl. Oh, here it is. Evie's Nightmare Journal.
Evie was worried that someone might read it. That's why she kept it locked away under that complicated padlock.
I think the only complicated part is trying to get the mouse to stop when you want it to. But of course, the phone would ring just as you're trying to look into something, wouldn't it? Isn't that how it always goes, chat?
Yes,
Is this... are you Evangeline Drayton?
that's right. Who am I talking to?
I am the Dean of Archaeology at Miskatonic University. I believe you wanted to ask me some questions, right?
Yes. Yes, of course. It's a pleasure to finally meet you, Professor
Meet me today at 6 p.m. at 5 Prospect Road, outside of Boston.
Boston? That's almost a 2-hour train ride from Arkham. I thought
Do you want to talk or not?
Yes, yes, of course. I'll be there. 6 p.m., Prospect Road. See you in a couple of hours, Professor.
I was thankful.
All right, I should get ready. There's a lot of information here about my strange dreams and my amnesia. I'd better go through it again before I leave. I don't want to miss any questions when I talk to the professor.
I was very thankful that
Oh,
my
here it
last
is.
job.
Evie's
on.
Nightmare Journal.
Evie was worried that someone might read it. That's why she kept it locked away under that complicated padlock.
My last job, they were pretty much as early as you could send them out. They would send our W-2s and stuff out.
The Hydrangea Foundation took care of the insurance payout for Dad's accident. I had scholarships to attend several black colleges in the South, but it was the Foundation's money that allowed me to cover the tuition here at Miskatonic.
Dear Miss Drayton, please find enclosed the semi-annual disbursement of $250 issued under the terms of your late father's life insurance policy held with the Hydrangea Foundation. With kind regards and continued service. Semi-annual distribution. Well, I guess you got to think about how long ago this was. I guess back then $250 went a whole lot further. How many jobs do you have, Hope?
I must have written about 1,000 letters to the archaeology dean in Miskatonic, and I've never received any answer.
Yeah. Did
I've
I ever
always been a
ask you
good
what you
student,
do?
but during my amnesia period, I almost reached excellence. All straight A's?
Okay, so she had amnesia and it made her a better student. Interesting. So nothing in here? What's the point of letting me open a drawer that there's nothing in? Especially since it's not like I can open everything and look in everything. Weird.
The medical report from my amnesia episode. According to this, I'm as fit as a fiddle.
I used to work in a warehouse. I did the books. Patient Evangeline Drayton, age 26 years. Reason for consultation: episode of amnesia with spontaneous resolution. Progress and findings. Miss Drayton presented a consolation after experiencing total memory loss that lasted for a period of 3 months. Despite the unusual nature of the case, her general condition is excellent. She shows no physical, neurological altercations or signs of cognitive decline. Okay, sorry about the yawns, y'all. They didn't start until I started streaming. Go figure. It's like you hit that start streaming and all of a sudden everything's just
Rhythm and blues is definitely my kind of music.
I hear you there, Evie.
Reverend Charlton was adamant that I bring this cross to college. He must think Arkham is a den of iniquity and wickedness.
I mean, isn't it? Alright, that looks like everything that I can do in this room.
Before leaving, Evie asked herself if she had finished gathering all the information in her room.
I'm ready!
All right, I think I've gathered what I need.
As odd as it seemed to Evie that the dean didn't meet her at the university, her need to know was stronger than her doubts. She was determined to attend the meeting. There, she would come across another protagonist in this story.
So, you have finally decided to talk to that young lady, Professor.
Yes.
Acknowledging responsibility for our previous mistakes is vital to moving forward. You've taken a crucial step in...
Listen, there's no need for us to talk, Doctor. The only reason I let you into my house is because you insisted it was necessary to prescribe my medication.
This is also the story of a sad, guilt-ridden, and lonely man. This is the story of my husband, Professor Harry Everhart.
Yes, I know well enough that discussing the effectiveness of our therapy sessions with you is futile. But you need to understand that therapy is just a part of the whole treatment. Without it, I can't go and...
Then ask whatever you deem necessary and let's get this over with as soon as possible.
Fine. What about your position as dean at Miskatonic University? We talked some time ago about your relationship with work was somewhat obsessive.
I didn't say that. You did.
Well, you told me you practically lived secluded in this very home, and the only thing that drove you to leave it was your job obligations. So, how would you define that?
I'm an academic professional, that's all, or it might be a little unhealthy. I'm gonna go with number one.
I do what they pay me for. Teaching, student assessment, and certain logistical duties fall within my responsibilities. Cheering at the Miskatonic Mariners football games does not.
And are you happy with that? With your life now?
What kind of question is that?
Hey, Gray.
Well, I'm asking it because it sounds like you're subjecting yourself to a kind of self-punishment.
I am not. Next question.
I'll talk more
There's
after the
another
cutscene.
topic you've never wanted to delve into, Professor. Would you now be open to...
You're going to do it anyway, so go ahead.
Okay. What happened to your wife, Professor?
She died at home after a long disease.
Harry hated giving details about my death, especially if those details meant talking about a certain expedition and deaths other than mine.
I see. And how do you feel about that and all?
What's my wife got to do with all this?
You see, the reason I'm asking, Professor, is because when we began therapy, you mentioned visions. Some sort of oily shadows casting themselves on the wall. You mentioned those visions began shortly after whatever happened to your wife. So, tell me, do you still see those shadows, Professor?
Yes, in fact, I'm seeing them right here in my office. I don't know. I don't trust this guy. What do you guys think, chat? Gray, how you doing? And thank you for the welcome back. Yeah, I wasn't feeling too good, so, you know, I kind of decided to take some time off and look after me for a little while. Oh, that's kind of interesting. They're not... I thought they were crawling up the wall, but that looks a lot closer. Interesting. And it almost looks like people crawling. Don't the shadows kind of... Well, they were looking like that. Alright, we're gonna lie to this guy.
No. Not since I started taking the medication, at least.
Excellent. That means the medication is working. Listen, there is something different I want to try in today's session. I believe hypnotherapy might...
Don't even think about it. Hypnotism is a scam.
Professor, with all due respect, I believe you're mistaking mesmerism with hypnotism. Even so, if you want me to prescribe the...
You won't give me my medication unless I submit to your quack experiment, is that it?
I'm deeply sorry you see it that way, Professor. But I need you to trust me in this.
Then go ahead. Wave a pocket watch in my face if that's what you need to do.
There's no need for pocket watches, Professor. The sound of a metronome will be more than enough. I need you to relax and free your mind. And think of something pleasant. A fond memory, if you will. Something that took place here, in the Everhart Manor.
A fond memory? In this place?
It wasn't easy for Harry to find a fond memory in the same manor where he had spent an extremely unhappy childhood.
Maybe.
Maybe.
December 1930. The last Christmas my wife and I ever spent at Everhart Manor. She insisted on coming, despite my parents never approving of our marriage. But that was the kind of person she was.
Huh. Interesting.
Interesting.
Tell me more about
indeed.
it, Professor Everhart.
Every time I gave her a present, I prepared a little scavenger hunt. She loved it. She loved solving my stupid riddles.
Oh.
As you may have noticed, this story has more than one protagonist. And though I am not one of them, I believe I, Nora Everhart, play a crucial part in it.
Okay, so this is the wife that's
Can
narrating.
I open my eyes now, Harry?
Not yet. We're almost there. Let me open the door and... Now, open your eyes.
Oh, look what you've prepared. It's another one of your scavenger hunts, huh?
Of course, old pal. Now, if you want your present, you'll have to earn it.
Can I use my journal to write down clues?
Well, technically that's against the rules, but I'll turn a blind eye this time.
You're so kind.
A husband that calls his wife old pal. Interesting. Alright, Christmas 1930, Harry scavenger hunt. Let's see what we've got going on here.
Do you remember when we slow danced to Dear Old Pal of Mine at
Ah.
Maggie's house?
The end of the Great War Party and our first kiss. How could I forget?
That could have something to do with his old pal comment.
What are you up to now?
Play it.
Oh boy, what a drawing. Is this supposed to be a tree?
Of course it is. I'm doing the best I can with my limited art skills.
Well, at least you're good at playing the piano.
Okay.
Wait. There's something wrong in this memory. This wasn't...
Ignore it. Focus on that moment. Your wife. That happy memory.
Let me go over here for just a minute, see if that shadow creature thingy disappears.
Oh, look at your sad little face in this photo.
You know me. I've never been the life of the party. I'm seeing those oily shadows in here. Why am I seeing those shadows?
Focus, Professor. Keep remembering.
I don't know if I'd want to keep remembering if the shadows keep showing up.
I wonder what my darling husband is keeping locked up in here.
You'll have to put that brain of yours to work to find it.
Okay, so we need a 3-digit combination, One. Five. 2. Three. 7. 6. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3. Wonder if there's a 4 somewhere. Maybe in this area. I already looked at that one. That's 6. Looks like it may be all of them. Oh. Is that a new one? No. There's 4. Okay, let's see here.
A new decade. I wonder what the future has in store for us.
Happy New Year, 1931. Oh, wrong button. I'm so used to escape being the way to get out of close-up stuff like that.
I swear, even in a painting, your father's stare sends shivers down my spine. You know you're looking more like him every year.
Nora, for the love of God, don't even joke about that.
That's creepy that his eyes are following me, but I guess that makes sense. Oh. The fuck? You see the shadows behind me? That's even creepier. Holy crap. They've like overtaken the windows. Alright, let's
Tell me you didn't vandalize a piano just for a scavenger hunt, old pal.
Nora, who do you think I am? It's just crayon.
Okay. So let's see. We've got the asterisk and the square. That one. Okay, that one play. Oh, okay, so. Oh, I wonder, I might not have to do these in order. Alright, so these 3 are muted. And that is 1, 4, 6. That's. Oh, shit. There we go.
This darkness. Everhart Manor. But my house is not...
Professor, don't drift off. Keep going.
One, 4.
Oh, Harry, I can't believe it! It's that statuette! And it even has a black ooze orb. Just what I wanted for Christmas.
No. Wait. What do you mean a statuette? Don't touch it, Nora!
Keep going, Professor. It's important. Where is the statuette now?
You're no psychiatrist. Who are you?
I'm not going to ask you again, Professor Everhart.
Oh, crap.
Shortly after Harry's peculiar hypnosis session, Evie finally arrived at Everhart Manor.
Prospect Road 5. Here it is. Professor Everhart. It's me, Evangeline. Wait. What is going on here?
Uh-oh.
Professor, is everything all right?
Most people would have turned away and left, but not Evangeline Drayton. She had been waiting for months to talk with the professor. No way was she letting it slip away. So, she decided to climb over the walls of the Everhart Manor.
Oh, shit. Breaking and entering, or trespassing, or whatever you want to call it.
Ugh. This looks like something straight out of Tales from the Crypt.
Hell yeah. Y'all remember that show or know of that show? I don't see anything in the bushes.
Hey, that window is open.
Oh, good lord. Let's take a look around first. The reflection on the water is so weird looking. Alright. Yeah, that's the open one.
Professor Everhart. It's me, Evangeline.
I'm gonna end up getting shot, y'all. Wow.
Oh, yeah!
Shit, Dans. Good morning, Dans. How are you? That scared the piss out of me. How we doing today? Oops, wrong button. Oh, shit. It's a creepy game. You're not supposed to scare me. What's your flirt say today, Dans? Still awake. Gotcha. You sound like me. Ad break in 1 minute. What's your flirt say today, Dans?
Dance_Sparks is 28% flirty before heading out to their date. After having a confusing time, they uttered a resounding.
Wow. Dans, tell me, do you laugh like that in real life? Did it have you pegged?
This fellow really looks like the professor, but it's not him. The Everhart children, Harrison, Madeline, Richard, and Donna. That must be Elizabeth Everhart. She looks sad.
Sounds like a double jump scare for me. I've been trying to find a good sound effect to let you guys do some jump scaring, but everything I find is just like not what I would want. It would make me go
It
deaf.
appears the Everharts have been quite well off for generations. Or so they used to be.
I will have a sip of my coffee for hydration, thank you. To go with the sugar cookie, frosted sugar cookie I'm eating. Got Mountain Dew. Did a really good job on this artwork. You know, kind of brings you into the game a little bit more. An empty picture frame.
Wow. Look at the size of this library. It's almost as big as Miskatonic's.
Actually, it wasn't even a third the size of Miskatonic's library, but young people can be terribly impressionable at times.
No.
Troubling absences in my memory. That's exactly how I felt during those 3 months of 1956.
The excavation is a blank to me, another in a long list of troubling absences in my memory from that period. They claim I was there, and no doubt I was, given their repeated attempts to reach me. I could not bring myself to trust them, but I place my trust in you. Do what must be done with that statuette. Nathaniel Wingate Paisley. You ever seen this game, Dans? Or should I say, have you ever seen the first one? Oh wait, what the?
What on earth happened here?
Are you into point and clicks?
I wish this fireplace was lit. It's bone-chilling cold in here.
Possibly. Apparently there is a part 1 to this game, and I never got a chance to play it, but after playing this, I hope to get a chance to play it. When I can afford it, I'm gonna buy it for myself.
Evangeline had never pictured the professor as anything but a hermit. Certainly not someone his relatives still worried about.
Harry, we know how hard it is for you to open up after what happened to Nora, but we are your family. Your brother and sisters love you. Don't lock yourself away because in that house, Maddie. What, Bella? You see I have my cookie, and now you want to come show love to me because you're hoping I'm gonna give you a bite? I love how my dog will look at me and then she'll look directly at my cookie. Like, she don't care about the lovin's. She just cares about that cookie. Huh. Huh, little girl. Oh, my little girl. Alright, go lay down. You are so silly. What is it? What is it you want, huh? I didn't give you enough lovings? Go lay down. Come on. Go on. Go on. It's like, no, I'm gonna lay right here in front of your keyboard so you can't type or anything. Okay. Doesn't seem to be much of interest over here.
Dyer was my applied geophysics professor. He was very strict. Strange character.
Faculty Board, Miskatonic University, 1951. And there is our professor. Dean of Archaeology. Alright. Let's see, there's one.
Is this young man Professor Everhart? It does look like him. There's something written in Latin on his frame. Non possumus.
Non possumus. Yet only those who unravel the mystery of life shall prove themselves worthy of communing with the spirits. We can't change the past, but we must anticipate the future.
Rich people definitely had weird ways of entertaining themselves.
But it wasn't mere entertainment. Harry's mother's life had long been shaped by tragedy, and she had become obsessed with the afterlife.
So this is Harry's mother, huh? Miss Elizabeth Everhart cordially invites you to a seance, the Everhart Manor. On the stroke of midnight this coming Friday, you are summoned to the hallowed grounds of the Pantheon.
Good thing the skull is fake. Ugh.
No. Thought those were tarot cards at first.
Goodness gracious. The professor's taste in literature is nothing if not peculiar.
Dan, what are your plans for the day?
No use. It's locked.
Sleep? I don't blame you.
This must be the professor's office. The greenhouse and the mausoleum.
After those three men showed up last night, I left one of the books in the greenhouse. I locked it and left the key in the mausoleum. I need to buy a weapon just in case they decide to come back. So it sounds like somebody tried to rob him last night.
Someone lit the fireplace, but this room is still cold.
Means it was lit recently.
Wow. The professor served in U.S. intelligence during the war. Nora and Harry? The professor was married.
And what a fine couple they make.
Professor Everhart doesn't look so intimidating in that portrait. The professor had another appointment today with a therapist.
4 p.m. Visit of Dr. Frog in the Throat. Ask him for medication. For those who may have not been here for that portion of the cutscenes, every time the guy would get ready to talk, he'd be like, and so that's likely what the frog in the throat comment is about. 6 p.m. Evangeline, prepare. Okay, so he was expecting my visit.
Despite his tone, this Bowen fella doesn't seem particularly friendly.
Dear Professor Everhart, I respectfully urge you to stop ignoring my letters. Let us put the past behind. Please consider my offer for the artifact. I am willing to pay a substantial sum for it. Sincerely, Caleb Bowen, the Starry Wisdom Society. No comment. Let me guess, Dan, you'd make sure that something else was there, not a frog. Ooh, a key.
A key? I wonder what this opens.
You know, and the developers could have very easily just made a simple outline of a key, and most would have been just so happy with that. But look at the detail that they decided to go into. It's got the chips and the dust and the... I love when they take... You didn't think of that? Take the time to just really make some detail on stuff.
Books in different languages. Spanish, Italian, German, Latin. Looks like one is missing.
So, I remember...
Evie's last remarkable trait was her extraordinary memory, a gift I was never blessed with. So, allow me, the narrator of this tale, to be the one taking notes. For the sake of clarity, of course.
Alright, looking at our notes, my guess is this has something to do with the books, because if you see, it's got the non and the posthumous. So we need to find one more book and a few more pictures.
A lapel pin with a rather peculiar emblem.
The key. So we have thumbtacks that look like this. Of course, you know, the bottom would not be quite as large as this. And I remember as a kid, because I was so used to running around barefooted, I stepped on something similar to this. And aside from feeling the thing like I was stepping on a rock or something like that, I did not realize I'd stepped on anything, and I couldn't even feel it go through my skin.
Astrology is the most utterly stupid thing I've ever come across.
Starry Wisdom, attendance by invitation only. When the stars are aligned, the relationship of lost civilizations with astrology. Caleb Bowen, President. Next Monday, April 9th, 1956. I think one thing that I would love, I mean, I like that it's kind of simplistic. You can't look at everything. And I get why they don't do it, but I like the games where you can practically click on damn near anything. Okay, I think that's where we came in. So let's try to go. Nope, can't go that way. That's the office we just came out of. So let me see here. Guess that's the only door we can go through. Oh, this was the one that was locked before, wasn't it?
Now it's open.
Yep. Wow. Same as Three Corner Jacks. Storage room, huh?
The man's definitely a dead ringer for the professor.
Wonder why it's torn though.
A ripped canvas.
She comments about this canvas being ripped, but doesn't comment about the other one. Interesting. That looks like a door to the outside. We'll visit it in a little bit. The artwork definitely is interesting, though.
Looks like the
Boston
professor's
Herald.
father was involved in politics.
Senator John W. Everhart, Republican, announces bid for Massachusetts governorship. Which portrait? State Senator John W. Everhart, a staunch Republican voice in the Massachusetts legislature since 1912, today announced his candidacy for governor. Speaking to a packed hall, a party faithful in Faneuil Hall, Everhart called for steady hands and firm principles in a time of uncertainty abroad. In the library? Which one? That one? That was the only one in the library that I saw that you could click on anyway. I'm assuming we're gonna find the other ones as we go.
Wow, this room is really depressing. Can't see a thing in here. Better turn my flashlight on.
The game waits to now to tell me that I have
Much
a
better.
flashlight, but it wouldn't let me use it outside. Go figure.
Someone has
Oh.
ripped the canvas. There's a Latin inscription in its frame.
There's one of them.
De Bemus. driver's license of a certain Manuel Silva.
Huh.
Looks like a memorial of some kind, dedicated to a woman.
It's actually very pretty. Oh, this must be the room that the Christmas tree and stuff was in.
Under different circumstances, I might have found this song beautiful. But at the moment, it sends a shiver down my spine.
I don't get the point of putting stuff so high if you can't even go to appreciate it. I guess you can see it at least, but still. Barely. Oh, here's another
Torn
one.
canvas. The frame reads, Sed Futura.
So, we found our two missing canvases. He goes there, and he goes there. So far, if we go in youngest to oldest, it's this guy, and this guy. But I'm guessing there's going to be a younger, because, or that could just be showing the age thing. I'm not sure.
There are a lot of pictures of that fireplace. Oily shadows. Beginning to suspect the old professor's lost a few marbles.
I tried to capture the oily shadows on film, no success. Oh, shit. I'm so used to games using escape instead of the right mouse button. Turtle shell, turtle power.
Such odd totems. Are these fishes?
Thank you for the check-in, Dans.
So Professor Everhart set on an expedition to the Pacific. I never pictured him as an adventurer.
Senator's son seeks cure in South Seas. Harry Everhart, son of State Senator John W. Everhart, has announced plans for an expedition to the South Seas. Mr. Everhart's wife is reported to be suffering from a rare and yet unidentified illness for which no treatment is known. Convinced that a remedy may exist in distant and little charted regions, Mr. Everhart will depart within a month, accompanied by a small party that includes a medical professional, technical support, and other specialists suited to the challenge ahead. Cass insisted on promoting the expedition. I thought it was a good idea. I was wrong. So wrong. Had Father given me the funds, I'd never have needed her. Senator's son seeks cure in South Seas. Oops.
That expedition must have been quite important for him.
Oh, it had certainly been important to him, and to the other expedition members.
Alright, so we found the 3 of the 4. Of course, there couldn't. Maybe there's only 3. I'll have to look at it again, how many books there are. But we still need to find a book too, so... Alright. Time to go outside. Damsel like that, you know. Does that mean... Oh, maybe it's not outside. Never mind. I was gonna say, because that means it's time for Zoo to get wet.
These tools haven't been used in a long time. That explains why the garden was an absolute mess.
Oh, looks like it's the backyard now. Hey, gal. How you doing? I appreciate the lurk. Lurkers are always welcome here. Let's give you a shout out. I have to lurk a lot of times too, and I don't like it, but because I like to chat, but I appreciate the lurk.
A branch! I thought it wasn't that... well, it was high.
Press shift to sprint. Let's see here. Can't get back there. Of course, I don't know if I want to sprint because you don't know what's lurking around the corner.
It's raining cats and dogs here.
Backyards are fun too.
It looks like there's a symbol carved into that bucket. Is that a fish?
It's a fish.
This vase-like thing with a face engraved on it can be rotated. What kind of madhouse does the professor live in?
It's Quyen. Alright. Oh, there's another one. Oh, I gotta go around to reach it though. Here's another one too. Huh.
Careful. Stone staircase is slippery.
Watch me have to run from something and bust my ass on the staircase or something. Said something about a greenhouse.
Darn it. This door is locked.
I like getting wet in the backyard. Makes me think of the line The Witch in the Wardrobe. Ah, clue.
What kind of a door is this? Doesn't even have a lock. Just some symbols.
Hey, the crying one's looking... There's a fish here, so I wonder if you gotta point them in the direction of whatever symbols. So... Alright, so that tells me either 2 are correct or 2 are wrong. We'll have to figure it out. Okay, so this guy looks like he's got his eyes closed. So he's looking at the moon. Which direction? There's a moon symbol above this, so I'm guessing the one that was by the well and this one are the two that are correct. So they're both correct so far. So let's see what else we can figure out. Oh wait, there, before we go that way, wasn't there another one over this way as well? Looking at a tree. This one here. Is that one there? So he needs to be looking at some kind of a flower. I don't see a symbol in the tree. Let's face you this way. Maybe the greenhouse. Oh, there it is. There's the flower. Alright, so we've got 3. 3 of 3 placed. Just trying to see if there's any symbols since there's another statue there. I'm just waiting for the game to have that lightning like strike really close to me and scare the piss out of me. Okay, so this guy here is the angry looking guy, and he is looking at fire, huh?
Hidden room?
Take down all of Father's portraits. Get rid of all of Mother's esoteric junk, except the hidden room. Cut down the burnt tree near Nora. Call Rich or Maddie maybe another day. I wonder if... Damn it. I wonder... I don't see... Okay, there's the Nora statue, so I'm guessing he's got to be facing that direction. Because it mentioned a burnt tree. I don't see any burnt trees over there, but we'll see.
Gosh, this is so beautiful. Yeah, it's a woman's grave. Nora Everhart. This must be the professor's wife.
Damn it, damn.
Evie found it hard to believe that the recluse living in the abandoned mansion had ever loved anyone. But he had. Truly and profoundly.
What's this guy look like? That one there is what it looks like. So that's what we're looking for, chat. Is that symbol there? Don't see it in the stump. Nora Everhart, my dear old pal. Helping Spooky Game be more spooky.
Such a graceful and elegant woman.
Evie certainly had a keen eye for beauty.
I was like, what the flop is this thing sticking out of her back? But it's her scarf blowing in the wind. I don't see that symbol. Don't see it around this either. Huh. And it doesn't point to her, so... I don't see the symbol anywhere. Dan's your keen eye helping able to see the symbol we're looking for? I believe the one we're looking for right now is this one right here. Because I know we've got the fish right. I think we've got the fire right. I know we've got the moon right. One of these is the flower and one of these is that, and I would think that it was the flower right here or right here, but because it can't look at her directly. We'll leave it looking at the tree trunk for now, I guess. We still gotta find one more. I think we gotta find... No, we found all 5 of them. Let's go test the door. That's what we could do. That's right, the one that I think was the flower I had pointing at the greenhouse, I think. Okay, so my guess is there's one wrong, which I'm gonna guess is the one we just left. So let us go take a look. If it's not that, I don't see anything back here. So let's try... Huh. Let's try this direction. Maybe there's something we don't know. Maybe it's just something we can't see. Oh, I guess it was right. So there's another one that's wrong. Ooh, plot twist. Alright, so that one's got to look at the tree. Oh, I went the wrong way. But if that be the case... Huh. Let's go double check our thoughts here. If I'm correct, then it should go back to 4. Okay. Alright, so we gotta find one. I don't think I'm positive about the gazebo one. As far as I know, the gazebo... Maybe the gazebo is supposed to be the flower, and the other one is supposed to be the fire. I don't know. Oh no, that looks like a fire pit, doesn't it? Let's point it towards that and see how we go at it. I didn't even notice that the first time. That's terrible. Ah! Oh, that's a baby picture. I saw it at an angle, but I wanted to double check what's out here first. This is only the demo of the game, by the way, or the prologue, so that's why I was checking out
Maybe
there.
this guy was in the army?
Because I don't know how
Found
far
her
the game
path in the
goes.
shadow of morning?
Elizabeth Mary Everhart found a path to shadow of morning. I can't read all that one either.
That's from the Bible. Psalm 1, verse 1. This person must have been quite devout. Father, husband, and servant of the people. This must have been the professor's father.
Oh, another key.
This definitely looks like the greenhouse key.
Oh, come on, I want the book.
In loving memory of our firstborn son, John Everhart Jr.
Gone too soon, my beloved angel. We will meet again on the other side. Aww.
Oh dear. A dead child. This is simply heartbreaking. The inscription on the frame reads, Praeterita Mutare.
That's the last one we needed, chat. I could have sworn they said that
Harry
book
rarely
was...
spoke of his brother
Hold on.
John, mostly because he had never known him. The boy had died years before Harry was born. Still, he believed that tragic incident had played a critical part in his mother's obsession with the occult.
But, thought it said that the book was in
Excellent.
there, but I guess it might be in the greenhouse. Oh, can't pick that one up. Them sounds were creepy. Oh, maybe this is it.
It appears to be a Spanish edition of the science
Nighttime.
fiction novel The Future
Night
Eve.
time.
I'll keep it, just in case.
Dan, sleep well, my dear. Always good to see you. Can't wait till next time. If things go well, I may be doing a co-op stream with Rebel tomorrow night. we're gonna try to get together and start doing a Saturday edition of Grounded.
These white flowers are scattered all around the mansion.
But it'll be later than this. It'll be like 4 or 5 hours later than this, at least. Or get some sleep beforehand. Get you a nap before we go
Professor
live.
really seems to be interested in botany.
Alright, let's take our treasure. Oh, that's a mausoleum. That's not the way back. Yeah, if everything goes well, it should be a lunchtime stream for you tomorrow. I don't know exactly what time we plan to get started. We just said sometime tomorrow night we're gonna try. Alright. No, not that room. Alright, so let's look. The baby, Praeterita matura. So this one will be number 2. And it is non-possumus. And then it is Sed Futura. Oh, that was already in the right spot.
A secret compartment?
Evie had never been good with languages, least of all a dead one like Latin. Even so, she managed to grasp the general meaning of the phrase. We can't change the past, but we must anticipate the future.
Looks like a music box of some sort.
Doesn't look like I can interact with it at all.
Unbelievable. There's some kind of secret compartment in the fireplace. Feels like a mystery novel.
Record, archaeological modification, client, Miss Elizabeth Everhart. Date, January 19th, 1912. Location, Everhart Manor, Boston, Massachusetts. Description of modification. At the request of Miss Everhart, an alteration has been commissioned involving the installation of a concealed mechanical opening within the fireplace. Structure of the West Wing drawing room. Details of the mechanism excluded from public record per the client's instructions. Alright, so that would be this fireplace.
Definitely like a mystery novel. Ooh, I guess I need to go see what's down there.
Yep, we going down there. We going down.
Professor! The statuette's broken. And the sphere. Shattered to pieces.
Oh.
Professor! Professor! What happened? He's knocked out cold. I wonder if I...
No! Don't touch it! Don't touch it.
Oh, just as it was getting good. I'm sad now because I really think I'll enjoy playing this game. So, for those of you that are interested in doing the demo yourself and putting it on your wish list as well, I'm going to get you that information. Why is it not pasting? What the flop? There we go. Alright, so that is the game that we just played, Call of the Elder Gods, first chapter. I'm going to turn that off for now. I'm going to be switching games, but beforehand, I need to run Bella outside. So,